So I just want to say I appreciate your courage in standing up. And I appreciate the courage of other people who are joining your organization and are chapter heads and are taking the fight back for their children and standing up for what they believe in. Because right, wrong, or indifferent, we all as Americans should have the ability to be able to speak freely about what we think and then have those ideas proliferated in the marketplace of ideas. And if they stand the test of time, then great. And if they don't and they should be destroyed, they will be. I have great confidence in that. And that has typically been the American story until it was hijacked by people like Nicole Hannah-Jones with the 1619 Project. But let me kind of go back to kind of the point of that tirade, which is just courage. We need courage. Courage is something that we lack anymore in our society because we're so afraid, because of social media probably more than anything. We're so afraid of being disliked, and we have to get back our courage. So if there is a parent right now that's listening to this and they're having some issues with things that are being taught in the public school system, what is your advice to them? Is it, and by the way, with full understanding that not everybody can do what I'm about to suggest, is it take your kids out of the school because you need to be able to protect your kid first and go to a private school or go to a charter school or something like that? Or is it stay in there and fight? Don't cede that ground. What would your advice be to a parent right now who's having some issues with what's being taught?
Different solutions are appropriate for different parents. It's a personal decision. However, as I said in the beginning, the problem is all over, meaning it's in private schools, it's in charter schools, and it's public schools. In fact, I was enlightened when I was exposed to the reality that in private schools, and particularly in top private schools, it has been going on for years now. So just pulling kids and putting them automatically in a private school doesn't solve the problem, because you have really to look very carefully what they are teaching in that school and make sure. I'm at this point, as I said, fighting is the only way. First of all, as I said, it's our taxpayers' money, and they're using our taxpayers' money to work against us. Second, we are the majority. We are the silenced majority. Wake up. We should not be silenced anymore. You have to stand up, because if we duck for somebody who's calling us racist, what's going to happen when you have China, Russia, or any other enemy coming after us?
Yeah.
That's what we are afraid of. Who is going to protect our children? Who is going to protect your children? Parents have to get back in the role of protecting their children. We cannot give up the system. Again, this is a minority of people who has a lot of money because they are controlling important intersections in our life, like all those big tech companies that have been pouring money into BLM and all those other organizations that are so busy indoctrinating us. All those people who made huge profits from this, D'Angelo, Robin D'Angelo, or Ibram X. Kendi, and many. We have a whole list of those perpetrators who are enriching themselves incredibly from that poison that they are bringing to our kids' hearts and minds. So my recommendation for parents would be get involved. Find if there is a chapter in your state already. If not, contact us, and we are opening chapters all the time. Get involved, get other parents together. The purpose of my movement is to help people come together so they are not alone, so they don't feel that it's a one-person fight, which is overwhelming. It's frightening. However, when we come together, we can do it.
Catch new episodes of Indie Thinker with Reed Uberman for free right now by going to YouTube or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. Simply type Indie Thinker with Reed Uberman in the search bar and click on my face. Don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe to stay informed when a new episode drops.